What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Nash, and today we're having a video on Robinhood. I have not made a Robinhood video in a while, probably in a year. But the other day, or last week or 2 weeks ago, I got an email from Robinhood that said I had access to the IPO investing feature that they have in Robinhood, which I think is amazing. I think Robinhood just keeps growing and it's looking to go IPO. I think this is great for them to have people invest in their company pre-IPO. And for now, you're able to invest in companies that, allow you to invest pre-IPO. And I think this is really awesome because before, when a company goes public, which is, also called IPO or initial public offering, when they're trying to determine the value of the stock, it can be $20 a share, right? That's pre-IPO price. And when they go public, it's going to be $20 a share. But depending on how much demand is on that, on that stock, the price is going to go up, right? So that's why you see companies go IPO at like $20, and then the next 48 hours, you see the price jumps to like $50, right? And imagine if you had the opportunity to purchase this company at $20, right? Pre-IPO, but because whenever you purchase once it's public, the price is already moved up. Or it might be the opposite, right? You never know the stock market. But essentially, Robinhood is allowing people to invest pre-IPO, where you can request shares from a company at the pre-IPO price that is set, that where it's valued at, which I think is awesome. So I have access to that. I'm going to be going over my Robinhood so I can show you guys how to do that, how to do it. And as for the signing up process, it's pretty easy. They send you an email. You just click the email, takes you to Robinhood. You set it up. It's essentially just agreeing to the things that we never read, the agreements and all that. You just click yes, I agree. And then there you go. You're going to have access to that. So the way it works is that sometimes they'll send you, whenever a company is about to go IPO, they'll send you a message and you can, request some shares and things like that. I'm going to be showing you a great example here because one of my favorite companies is actually going to go IPO and it's available in Robinhood to purchase pre-IPO. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that in a little bit here. But essentially, if you don't really understand the process of how a company goes public, you can just look this up on Google. Or if you want a video, let me know in the comment section below. But so let's go ahead and log into Robinhood here so I can show you what this looks like. So as you can see, this is my Robinhood account. I have not used it in a while, probably like a year or something. I took all my money out a while ago, and so now I have some free stocks that I got from referring people. And speaking of that, if you have not signed up for Robinhood, the link is going to be in the description below. Click on that. I'm going to get a free stock and you're going to get a free stock. But essentially, the way this works is I'm going to go ahead and go to, the search button here. So once I go here, you're going to see that, so this is another IPO. Let me go back so we can go to the IPO access. So whenever you go to the search here, you're going to be able to see IPO access, which is like a trending list, I guess, for this. So that's how I'm accessing it right now. And when you go here, it's going to tell you that, there's a little description here that says with IPO access, you can discover, research, and look to invest early in upcoming IPOs. So for these, I would really recommend, companies are regulated to or they have to publish financial information as to the balance sheet, the income statement, things like that. So when you do your research, or it's a company that you really love and you want to be an early investor, I think this is a great way. So as you can see, there's already a company here, F45 Training, which is valued between $15 and $17. And as you can see here, there's a little milestone here. This kind of goes through the IPO process, right? Initial public filing. And you also they have to decide on a price where the company is valued at, the stock price is valued at. And then they publish the final price. And then, and then it goes IPO, it goes public. So I want to do this from scratch with Duolingo. This is a company I was talking about, a company that I love. I think a lot of people love this company if you, enjoy learning multiple languages or new languages and things like that. So this one I've actually not looked at this. I'm going to click on Duolingo now. And as you can see here, this is what we see that they're in the process of initial filing. That is when they publish the papers, right? The financial statements, and making sure that they're following all the rules and things like that, right? So as you can see here, it says if you're interested in Duolingo's IPO, you can request shares in just a few steps, right? So they've gone through the or they've probably gone through the initial filing. Now they're going to set the price, right? And so I'm going to go ahead and click where it says I'm interested. All right. So there's some rules here that you have to follow. Obviously, you have to confirm your eligibility. So, there are some people that are restricted from buying certain stocks. Like if you work for that company, there are rules you have to follow. And there's also some rules as to the flipping policy. So this is essentially like, imagine if, before Robinhood allowed us to do this, imagine if Duolingo was going public and the insiders, right, people that work for the company, the CEOs, executives, and institutional investors, they're allowed to purchase shares pre-IPO, right? Investment banks do that as well, right? They will purchase some shares at $20 a share. Now imagine if this company goes public, right, and the price per share jumps up to $60, right? That is a lot of money, and they usually purchase millions of shares, right? Imagine if they were allowed to flip those shares, like as soon as it hit $60 a share from $20, they sell them. Right, that's going to drive the stock price down because they're dumping more shares into the public, right, into the market. So those are some of the rules. You cannot just flip this for a profit, and also there's also a risk because it doesn't always go up. Sometimes it crashes, it goes all the way down, right? All right. So once you do that, I'm going to go ahead and click review. I'm going to go ahead and click agree. All right. So now it tells you that they will send you notifications that will keep you posted. You'll be notified, and you can request shares after Duolingo publishes its price range, right? So they're not gonna make you put in whatever money. When Duolingo goes through the process of publishing the price range, right, we want it to be between $20 and $30, $20 and $25, right? And then you're going to be able to request shares. So for this, we're done. That's all you got to do. You can request like this. Now I'm going to go back to the other one that's already on here. And the thing about this is that there's never going to be like, I've not seen like 1,000 companies at once. It's usually like one or two. I don't know why, but I don't know. Maybe not a lot of companies are signing up for this, or not many companies are going through an IPO. So I'm going to click on the first one here, the F45 training. So I'm going to go ahead and request some shares. I hope I have enough money here. All right, so let's see here. All right, so now when you're about to request some shares, you go through the allocation process. It says how allocation works. Ask and you may receive. A limited number of shares are available, and requests are filled randomly in the morning of the company's IPO. So that means it's not guaranteed, right? And you're not going to be able to purchase them right now. They're going to be, distributed in the morning of the IPO, right? So what affects the chances of your request being filled? So your investor demand, total available shares, right? Obviously, if there's a lot of demand, then not everyone's going to be able to get it. And, and there's also the outstanding shares. How many shares are available, right? So if people are requesting 10 million shares, right, in total, and there's only 5 million available, that means not everyone's going to be able to get those, or you might not be able to get as many as you requested. And also, the thing is that they're not going to affect your chances of being filled at the order size. So that means you can order like one share if you'd like. It doesn't affect anything. And you can also, that your account age, and I know there's some rules or before this, I don't know if it's this where you have to be an accredited investor or something like that. You have to have a certain balance of money or something like that. But I don't think it's not going to affect you here. So anyone really. And, gold status, if you have Robinhood Gold, that doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go ahead and click where it says start request. And so the max share price is $20.40, right? I'm going to go ahead and, I think I have $25 in here. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and request one share, right? Just for this example. I'm going to go ahead and click review. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click swipe up. And there we go. So I've requested to buy one share of FXLV is queued for allocation. Hopefully we get this one. I'll make a video if I'm actually get this one. I wonder when they're going IPO. Let me see here. So where's this company at? All right. So IPO is expected to be on 7/15, which is July 15. Oh, it's in a couple of days, actually. Today is July 11th. And so hopefully this works out. But that is how you do this. Companies pop up on here randomly, but there's not really, you can look at the IPO schedule, but I think it also depends on Robinhood. If the company is partnered with Robinhood in order for Robinhood to list, to allow investors to invest pre-IPO. So I don't really know how the process works on Robinhood's end. Robinhood might be purchasing the shares themselves and then they'll give them to their investors, or I don't know. But essentially, that is how you do this. I just wanted to show you guys. And I haven't made a Robinhood video in a while. I think I'm going to start investing in Robinhood and, doing more stock videos. But I've been investing mainly on Fidelity. I have a video that's coming up pretty soon that goes over my investment portfolio in Fidelity. But that is pretty much it for this video. Let me know if you guys have this feature. I know Robinhood said I was one of the first ones, but you never know. They try to make you feel special so you can put in money. But let me know if you had this feature. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.